This is the weekly horoscope for Taurus for the week of November 13th, 2023. Hello, my bulls. Show your love and support to your girl Marie by liking, subscribing, and sharing. And thank you for everyone who has. I really appreciate the love energy. So this week we're coming up on a powerful energy time with Uranus quincunx the South Node. So this is kind of the wild card unpredictability. Unpredictability can happen here with this energy, so expect the unexpected. So we can start feeling this energy Saturday and into next Saturday as well. Even though the transit cuts off on the 17th, you can still feel the effects of these energies 3 days before and 3 days after. Okay, so this is going to be in your first house and then in your sixth house. So for some of you here, this could be dealing with work at this time. For some of you, this can be you being plucked from your work and instantly getting a raise or a promotion at this time. For some of you, this could be a positive time for like surgeries here, and it could just have like wonderful results, or getting your teeth fixed at this time. And it can have like wonderful results with this energy to the point where it just opens doors for you and stuff like that. You know, it's like if you get liposuction all of a sudden, and then or your face, like if you had like surgery, you know how like you sometimes you like physically change, and then next thing you know your reality changes. It could be something like that happening for you. For some of you, the focus could be more towards your family outside the home could be more of the focus during this time period as well. So you could be putting your energy onto them. This could be somebody in a crisis situation in your life, and you could be more focused on them. So this time on new moon energy, your relationships are being tested. Either your partner wants more freedom in the relationship. Avoid smothering people in your life at this time. You could be on top of people at this time and watching them too closely with this energy. So be careful with that, because you could actually get fired during this time period, because we're dealing with the sixth house energy at this time. Okay, you can feel things very intensely. You may not be able to take constructive criticism. You can be having power struggles with the women in your life, and you can be feeling some kind of way about certain people in your life, or even certain symbiotic relationships, especially people you never used before. You can feel like they're trying to swindle you or dupe you, or you're feeling like they don't want to do the job at this time that you're paying them to do. And you can feel like you need to do everything yourself at this time. So expect the unexpected. So there could be some lessons with the need to control with the South Node energy at this time. So be careful here. You can be getting into fights with other people because you don't feel like they're doing their jobs, but also you're on top of them and watching them way too closely, and you could lose your own job for doing that. So there could be some lessons with let go of control and go more with the flow. Tuesday, your lessons and difficulties now will be to work through the challenges and the limitations that surround you for a while maintaining your compassion and nurturing energy. You may have to clarify your boundaries or insist on setting a firm foundation rather than being as generous as you would like to be towards others. So there could be some lot of lessons in your giving energy at this time. Your rules and limits will make you more effective as a provider and a nurturer in the long run. You may also try to show your care and nurturing energy, only to unintentionally create tension and conflict with the people that you love. Lessons about the balance between your desire for independence and innovation and your desires for nurturing and love are going to come during this time period. If you can recognize your needs and intuition, you can be better able to encourage your loved ones who need to make dramatic changes. You can also feel compelled to make dramatic breakthroughs and release relationships that don't nurture you. Relationships deepening in intensity and can be very sexual at this time, and there could be unequaling sharing of power, and there could be an age difference. So that could be where the unequaling and sharing of power becomes. Your popularity increases, and you tend to make it a point to get along with other people. Wednesday, this is a favorable period for business partnerships. These contracts tend to help you get ahead and to achieve more respect. Marriages enjoys favorable moods. Your relationships to your superiors should be be improved, and there may be an opening for advancement or promotion happening. This could also be business picking up. Excellent time for a raise, getting a job. Those of you who are 50 and older and who have planets in Sagittarius or Sagittarius risings, or who are Virgo risings or Sun in Virgo, you could feel the need to retire. You're more about your freedom. You're more about your social life at this time. For others of you, you could be going into hermit mode and staying to yourself. It is a good time to take care of unfinished business. Try to find some peace and quiet. You can be you can be giving someone their space and watching them mess up at this time, but at the same time, you can be irritated by their actions, and they are trying their hardest and darndest, that kind of situation. And you know it too, and you're trying your darndest to not bite somebody's head off and kill them process of them trying. Okay, so you are trying to be patient, they're trying to do their darndest, and you're trying to give their space at the same time, while also having that little blood pressure on your neck show up, with the vein popping out while you're trying to practice patience and tolerance. Your mental concentration is probably not up to par. There is a potential that you may have to negotiate an agreement that you may end up with the short end of the stick in your arrangement. So be careful here. Communications are very polite, maybe too polite, and that's why it's easier to talk you down or haggle with you at this time. So I would be careful what you say yes to with this energy, because you may regret your decision because you were too sweet and too kind and being too polite. Then on Thursday, changes happening here, so expect the unexpected here as well. You have a kite energy happening with the 3rd, 9th, 12th, and 6th house. This could be a change of routine, or you need to start making certain situations, changes in certain situations, prioritizing your time, people, and situations, or people in your life, like your children, could be needing extra attention, and you're needing to prioritize. This could be the catalyst for change at this time. So certain situations, circumstances may have to change now, because certain areas of your life, like the 6th house of daily routine and pets, are requiring much more of your attention in this area, even with your health issues for some of you, and with your children. And this could be a time where you have to change, make some lifestyle changes. Okay, it can be a time of disturbing dreams. Travel should be avoided, and care should be exercised in the interaction with foreigners, because this could be dealing with the classical cultural misunderstanding. Coworkers' beliefs may be at odds with your own, and you may feel that you do not have much in common with other people at work. Also, again, health problems or with overindulgence could be coming up, so be careful here. You will probably be invited to many social functions, but you feel a bit out of place at this time, even though most people are probably not aware how you feel. Sometimes this can bring about an awareness that you are a foreigner in social customs, but also it could be a situation with my fabulous bulls where it's like you're in a new situation with new people and you don't know them, and you kind of feel socially awkward at this time with this energy, and you're trying to fit in. So this could be starting a new job, this could be a job transfer happening here, or you could be in a different department this week and working in that department, and you don't know the people and the customs that go there, and you don't know their social cues and languages, so you could feel very much like a duck out of water at this time with certain people. Then on Friday, legal issues may have you worried. Your faith is lacking. There is a potential for arguments about finances. Women may feel like you are taking them for granted. You may need to consolidate your finances. Your budget is probably tight, and you have a utilitarian idea about what you own now. Often a period of financials, being strict on your finances. Be careful that your first reaction isn't to react or pounce on a situation, but to try to make it a point to listen to what somebody else is trying to tell you at this time, because I feel like you are trying to quickly think of a situation, you're trying to quickly second guess the situation, you're trying to quickly get it done and over with, and it's not as easy and cut and dry as you are thinking of it, and you're trying to finish up this person's sentence, and it's like, no, you need to slow it down on Friday. focus and listen to what this person is telling you, because even you may not even know how to resolve this situation, and it could be a lesson for you of learning something new to come up with a new solution, and somebody else may have the answers, and it may not be you that has the answers this time. So slow down and think before you second guess another person, because whatever you're thinking of in your head, you're going to be totally off about the situation. Okay. I feel also there could be a lot of miscommunications coming up this week, and lessons with miscommunications as well. It is a good time for symbiotic relationships. Doctor visits should go well. This could be a good time for business picking up, or there could be extra money or money incentives. Also with the South Node quincunx Uranus, you could meet the love of your life at the gym or during a doctor's appointment. Ooh la la. Okay. So the first card I come up with is the Empress card. For some of you here, this is dealing with mother. You benefit through mother or sister at this time. For some of you, you can be moving in with mother or sister, or they could be needing your help. I feel like you're not so quick to jump into a situation with a woman in your life. You're not so quick to say yes or obligate yourself at this time, because you know that this person gonna screw you over, okay? Or you know that you're not gonna have no time for yourself, and it's just an annoying thing, and you really don't want to do it. This could be like babysitting your adult children's kids, and you're like, oh hell no, because you know you're gonna get caught in a situation you don't want to be caught in. This is a time to focus on your career, focus on your schooling, and don't rest on your laurels at this time, because it's a time of climbing the corporate ladder. The Queen of Wands, you're very diplomatic. You try to do what's best for everybody. You're very thoughtful at this time. You don't have a level of self-awareness, because you're more concerned about like what other people think of you at this time, but you do make it like I said, you do make it, like the astrology said, you do make it a point to get along with others, but also you're very polite, so that's why people take advantage of you, and you could be feeling that this week. Okay, you have a great level of self-control. You're tolerating certain situations in your life. The Three of Cups, a focus on family, lots of communications with family this week. The Five of Wands, you can be getting into arguments with family, or you could be very patient with family members as they run ideas with you at this time, or some of them may have a difficult time communicating their wants and need, or have a hard time getting out their ideas, but you have a lot of patience with them at this time when it comes to communications and when it comes to their ideas and trying to understand them. The Wheel of Fortune card, again, Uranus quincunx the South Node. Okay, expect the unexpected. I'll talk about this again more on the daily horoscopes as well, so be sure to subscribe to the channel so you know when the daily horoscopes are going to be out. This could be you standing out from the rest. This could be you really putting your thumb mark on your work, or setting the precedence when it comes to your work ethics. Okay, and you know, so you could be receiving a lot of recognition for your work ethics. Don't expect everybody to be happy for you at this time. You are very helpful when it comes to other people achieving their goals with this energy here as well. Okay, the Ten of Cups, your perspective and outlook is going to be changing. I feel like the focus could be on family with this energy and helping family, or you could feel more of a connection with the people at work and certain family members. You know, you could be more focused on them at this time as well. Okay, the Four of Cups, delving into self-care, self-help, kind of staying more to yourself with this energy here and trying to be more about your routine. For others of you, you could feel very restless with this situation, or you're very impatient for change. Don't worry, change is coming up this week. The Hierophant card, I feel this could be dealing with contracts or negotiations. You could be turning a hobby into a money-making idea. For some of you, you could be pushed into turning a hobby into a money-making idea at this time, because maybe friends like what you have, or they feel like, you know, this would make a great holiday treat for people. So that could be that Uranus in your first house quincunxing the South Node at this time. So expect the unexpected with groups or organizations. You could also be responsible for certain groups or organizations and like what goes on there, okay, and taking on responsibilities. This could be taking on family responsibilities at this time. The Page of Swords, for some of you here, some people could be, again, jealous of you, watching you too closely, or somebody could be obsessed with you and kind of like spying on you this week with this energy. The Three of Swords, I see traveling coming up for some of you. Again, obsession. Somebody's obsessed with somebody here at this time with this energy. The Nine of Cups, my yes card to whatever question I did not answer is yes. I do feel like you're coming up on an end of a cycle here, but at the same time, you could be trying to slow down this ending. You're not so quick to end this cycle, so quick to leave this relationship. You're not so quick to change, okay? I feel you're also unable to trust people at this time, even if they're in a trusted position, and even if they are family, you kind of take everything that other people say to you now with a grain of salt. Like, you're like, yeah, you know, so you're not really listening to what other people have to say. For others of you, this is an ending of lifestyle, okay? Or this could be a disintegration of lifestyle choices, meaning like if you were a drug addict, certain things are catching up to you at this time, like with food, for example, and certain things may no longer apply in your life, and you may have to be a little bit more strict on yourself with your diet and your health. So that could be catching up with you this week. The Six of Wands, I feel this is an optimistic energy time. This is a great time for moving forward with this energy here as well. So this is a great time for career. You tend to stand out more. You could be receiving a lot of attention at this time, or other people could be letting you know that they appreciate what you bring to the table and that they really care about you. I feel like you are the glue that brings family together. For some of you, this could be a family reunion happening, and you could find that you could be receiving a lot of attention at this time, okay? For some of you, this could be a crush, and you could expect an unexpected message from this crush or from an ex, okay? I see that you could be receiving some kind of gift. I feel for some of you, you may have more, you could be getting out of certain social obligations or out of certain obligations with family or even with your work at this time, and this is going to free up your time. This could be an ending of a project or an ending of a contract, and now you have more time to do whatever it is that you want to do. So you have a lot more free time on your hands as well. You have a great level of self-control this week, so you could be using this time period to work on yourself. The Page of Cups, I see messages of love coming up with this energy, but it's not happening anytime soon. I do see somebody messaging you for love, okay? So there could be a message coming in with love, but I don't feel like it's coming anytime soon, okay? The Ten of Wands, I feel for some of you here, whatever burden that you have to carry, you may have to carry it a little while. You may have to work on not micromanaging other people this week and kind of relaxing a little bit more and going more with the flow, okay? I feel like for some of you here, your unique, talented, creative qualities really are in use this week. So you could be making some creative projects or billboards for work at this time with this energy, and people may appreciate it, okay? I see you dating, but it's not anytime soon. I feel like you could be starting a new creative project here with this energy. So as one creative project ends, a new one comes right after it. So some of you could be like computer programmers with this energy here. So you could be busy web designing at this time. So as one project ends, a new project begins with this energy here as well. I do feel like you are trying to make everybody happy, and then it's going to end up with you with a nervous breakdown. So don't do that. It's not worth it. Be about your peace with this energy. For others of you, I feel like, you know, you can have a hard time letting go of your possessions at this time with this energy. Okay, so I would be careful with that. So if you're like a hoarder or something like that, and you're trying to declutter your home, you could find decluttering your home to be very difficult at this time. You could find moving out of your home to be very difficult, or if making the changes with the latest and greatest in technology could be very difficult for you at this time, okay? I do see an emphasis on more money coming in, focus on family. A purging is happening. I see you climbing the corporate ladder at this time. Expect the unexpected this week because certain things no longer apply. Life could be an adventure. You can be going to a festival or a concert this week with this energy, something celebratory and fun happening. The Knight of Wands, new beginnings, new people coming into your life with this energy here. For some of you, you could be watching somebody get their karma, but it's a situation you already been there. So it's kind of like talking to your younger self, and you have an opportunity to tell your younger self what you are going through and what would you do differently at this time. I do feel like you're receiving a lot of recognition. For some of you, you could be having writer's block at this time, and you could be going to a writer's class with this energy, or this could be going on a spiritual retreat. The Fool card, you're your own muse this week with this energy. I do see this being a time of new beginnings. for you as well. I do feel like you're trying to be as realistic as possible when it comes to those new beginnings. The Queen of Coins, the focus on family, justice being served at this time as well. With this energy, I see there's another source of income coming in for you this week. And the Lover's card keeps coming up. I feel like this person is going to settle down with you. This person may have been dating other people. This is somebody that you know. It's gonna be unexpected, so you're not gonna see this coming when it comes in. But it's gonna be a really stable relationship that I see coming in for you. Okay, so this could be any time. Okay, so expect the unexpected when it comes to new love. Alrighty. I love you, my bulls. Show your love and support to your girl Marie by liking, subscribing.